Everybody. I just wanted to come here and review some of these trades and the week I've had. So we have total profits of P&L is 22.89.90, so that's a good week for me. I wanted to focus on low points. I wanted to focus on getting 10 to 30 points a day on NQ and just focus on locking in that and getting out. You can see that I had some big losing trades. It's 365 and the average losing trade 162, so I have to clean that up because I have to cut losers a lot quicker. But you can see the P&L is trending in the right way. This is my Apex PA account, so it's their performance account where I'm able to get paid out off of. Just going down here, you can see very good starts to trades. This trade ran rampant against me. I have to cut these losers very quickly. This was a 10 point, I guess it would have been a close to 11 to 12 point loss on NQ. So I have to learn to cut these losers a little bit quicker. When I realize it's not going in my direction, I need to cut them. And you can see that these trades continued. But you can also see that my winners are very quick. So I've been trading a lot of momentum. Sorry. I've been trading a lot of momentum. So you can see here 21 seconds, 40 seconds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds. These are all very quick trades. And again, cutting losers. This was an input error. I wasn't supposed to enter this trade at this point, and I took a 2.5 point loss for it. That was a big loss on my part, and I shouldn't have done that, but you can see that I did recover with these very quick scalps here of these trades. Again, another big loser. This would have been a 9-point loss. Just about 9 points on 2 contracts. It was a very poor execution. And then I took another loss after that. So I can't have trades, one single trade be more than $450, but you can see that I've already done that. So I'm not going to be able to get my payout after this 8 days of trading. So I have 3 more days of trading. I'm just going to lock in some profits and request a payout. I know it's going to get denied, but I'm going to focus on the next 8 days and be a lot more strict and disciplined with my trading, because you can see these really good trades very quick trades, very quick, not in it for very long. And you can see I don't cut these losers quick enough. They are taking up too much time, and I need to cut these losers quicker. I need to identify what's been going on. I need to cut them. So that's what I'm going to focus on this week. Maybe I'm going to aim to only go for 10 to 20 points, and after I've done that, I'm out. So you can see that I've gotten some really good trades. This was back and forth. The 11th was a tough day. You can see it was like a roller coaster ride, and then finally I closed out that day very profitable. So you can see all these profitable trades here. I closed out that day well with $215 trade. Going to the 12th again. The 12th was clean, very clean, very clean. 165, 230, 20, 90. So that was a really good trade. Very clean, no losing trades on that day. So that's what I want to focus on for next week coming up. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing. I've been using the ES futures 5-minute chart. I've been using the NASDAQ NQ 5-minute chart for futures, and the SPY 1-minute chart and the QQQ 1-minute chart. The reason why I have it set up this way is because I like seeing a bigger picture on the 5-minute, so I can zoom out, see where some support areas are. So you can see that this was a support area that was being supported, that whole area. So I can see these support areas. And then on the 1-minute charts on the indexes, I like seeing how accurate it is, because I can see a move start to develop on the 1-minute chart. You see this move up here, and then the retest back of that zone, and then move up. So I've been trading a lot of momentum. So when I start to see both align, NASDAQ, QQQ, ES, and NQ, when they all align, I will take a trade. So this was a really good trade here at 10:30 because I believe all of them at 10:15 they all align. So if we go back 10:15, 10:15 right there, that was a VWAP test. So you can see the big move off of VWAP, another spike, and then we came down quickly, and then this was a very big test. So again here, if we look here as well on SPY 10:15, we got this move off of VWAP up, but you can't see that on the 5-minute. That's why we have this chart here. Come down, you see the move off of VWAP. So I believe I took this trade just because of the alignment. I need to see both alignment there, and that gives me confirmation to move up and be in that trade. I've also been using order flow with a negative and positive delta. This shows where buyers and sellers are, and if they're aggressively selling and they're aggressively buying. It looks a little bit confusing. The simplest way I can explain it is when there is aggressive buying, you have this blue side. This is positive delta, and you'll see on the right side, that's volume. So that's amount of contracts traded. And when price continues to move up, you'll see them aggressively buying highs. So they're buying this on the ask when this is happening. They're not buying on the bid. This is the ask. So they're aggressively buying it. They're buying at any price. And you'll see price move up. So if we go back to, when did we have that rally? 10:15. This is what I was talking about. You see this aggressive buying, all this aggressive buying, 10:15 off of the bottom. Very aggressive. And you see here's an outlier. This big order, it probably came down to here and they were buying this price level and they just continued to move up. And you can see how they aggressively moved up, and then they found sellers stepped in. So here's a very big outlier where sellers stepped in and they were trying to push down price, but the buying thinned up here, and that's why you have this lower volume up there. So when things are moving down negatively and they're trying to sell down, you have this negative delta, and you'll see high volume there. But you can always tell when something doesn't have follow through. Here's an example here at this level. After we had that rally up, you saw this how aggressively they were selling this down, very aggressively. You see how the volume is very high, but there's no follow through. You couldn't break this whole entire area. Let me remove that. Let me draw this box. You see this whole area? This whole area here. They had problems trying to get below it. And since 10:30 all the way until 12:05, it just acted as support. And then finally we got the bounce off of there. And if we go to the chart from 12:05 on NASDAQ, 12:05, that's when the move started again. So you can see this price was coming down, and that was the area where they were supporting, and we got the move up. And that's what it looks like on the order flow, where they were trying to push price down. We didn't get follow through, and then we continued to get buyers. So you can see that they continue to try to push down. The volume was very high on the selling, but no follow through. And that's what caused price to rally all the way up to here. So that's what I've been doing with my strategy for trading this Apex trading account. I just want to build it slowly. I want to get at least 6 months of consistency before I start to move anything up when it comes to sizing up on trades and whatnot. And I just want to do this very slowly because I've been struggling with consistency. I've blown accounts, multiple, 3 accounts in the past 3 to 4 months, and it's been very frustrating. So this small consistency and getting rid of losers very quickly has helped a lot. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll have another video hopefully on either Friday after the week is done or Sunday again. if I can find the time, but it's been hard because I have to wake up really early in the weekends for my shifts, and I'll go to the gym and it takes up a lot of my time. So I just wanted to come here and show this, and yeah, I hope everybody finds some value in this, and I hope everybody has a good week. Okay, bye-bye.